Hello, welcome back to Speedbuild. I am doing a slightly different Speedbuild today. I'm not fixing a house that EA made. I am making an entire house from scratch. Or an entire church, actually. I'm making a traditional Norwegian stave church. Or staff church. It's a church that's based on staffs, columns. It's constructed almost like a gazebo, like with just columns on a roof, and then they fill the walls in afterwards. It's very strange. It's from medieval times, around 1000 BC to about 1300 BC. There are only 28 of them left today, but I'm copying one that is in a museum, I think. I found the image online when I was doing research for another video. So, yeah, I just propped up and I was like, I could probably make that in The Sims. I mean, the roof system has gotten better. It's not great. I mean, we all know it's not great. But it's gotten a lot better. So, yeah, I figured I could, probably work it out. I mean, I've already built it. So... It's not so much a secret to me. I mean, I know that it turned out semi-good. It's hiding down here in the shot. I mean, you can see it here, but yeah, it turned out decent, I'd say. So let's just watch me build it. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. I mean, it was only about a second for you, but for me it was well, actually, it was only a second for me too, because I had to redo the entire edit, and now I just did both of the voiceovers in one. So, that's nice. And also, I went back into Sims now, because I had a break, because I was a bit angry that nothing worked. So I had a break, my mum was here, we had some food, and we made some milkshake, we watched some TV, built some Lego. I have a Lego Harry Potter castle that I'm almost done with. It's very exciting. But now I came back just to finish up the build. It is finished, but I was just gonna toss it up a little bit. I wasn't super happy with it, so I wanted to fix it. But guess what? I went into Sims. I opened the save file, and it wasn't there. And I opened the other save file. I have two save files that I build in, so I opened the other build save file. Wasn't there either. Turns out, I only just finished it earlier when my mum arrived. Finished it-ish. I finished editing, I was going to upload to YouTube, and then I realized the editing software had messed up. Though, I guess maybe it was my fault. I figured out what was wrong, which is great. But, the audio was all weird, so I had to redo it. And also, I had Sims still open. That's the crucial thing. I had Sims still open because I was still taking screenshots. Because sometimes I take a ton of screenshots, but then sometimes I realize I don't have exactly what I need. So I went back. I go back and forth and get more screenshots or more, stuff. I need the Sims to be open while I'm editing. My mum arrived. I was upset. Because, well, the audio was weird on the video, and I turned my computer off. Now, normally this would not be a problem, because when you turn a Windows 10 computer off, it doesn't turn off because of the fast boot. It's supposed to start up really fast, and it does. It starts up super fast, but because of that, it doesn't fully shut off. You have to actually press restart if you want it to wipe all of the processes. So normally, even if I had turned off my computer with Sims on, it would have just stayed there until I came back. But I could not be so lucky. I do not have that kind of luck. I mean, yeah, I'm a bit of a whiny baby, but I'm not lucky. I'm super unlucky. So, this happened to be the very day that my computer decided, you know what? The RAM is too full. The RAM is just too full and we need to like get something out. And yeah, my computer shut off completely and my game didn't save and I lost my church. I lost my entire church. It's gone. Like, it's completely gone. Now, am I going to rebuild the entire thing? Nah. Nuh-uh. No. So, sorry, it's not going to be on the gallery. I'm not going to completely fix it. Like, I was going to do a rounded back because I realized that they have a rounded back. Like, a lot of them, most of them, I think, have, not all of them, but most of them have a rounded back because that's where the, like, thing. That's where the priest stands and talks. I don't know what it's called in English. I know the word in Norwegian, sacristy, but or at least I think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't frequent churches that much. But like I was gonna make the rounded back. Even though I would have to make it like whatever. But I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna do it. So actually now that I look at it, that like thing with the cow on, that looks pretty legit. Like I don't know why I didn't stick with that. That's pretty good. Better than a chimney that I ended up with. Because that just looks stupid. I should not have kept that. But like, there are not that many options. I struggled a lot with like decorations for the church because they're very, very heavily decorated. It's like, I mean, it's the house of God. So a normal house in the medieval times in Norway would have been very, very, very simple. Like I think we still had like long houses where you had the living quarters in one end and the animal quarters in the other end. Because then the animals and the animals, they create a lot of heat because they're like big and they move around and stuff. And also the manure. I mean, you don't want to think about it, but the manure actually exudes a lot of heat before it, like, as it comes out of the animal, but also as it decomposes. You don't want to think about that inside, but like that's a factor. But yeah, I think we still had long houses. But when it was the House of God, like they put all of their like finest craftsmanship into these things. So they were so heavily decorated. They have had carvings on like, well, everything. The columns, the arches, everywhere. But of course, this is The Sims. I couldn't even get scalloped edges on the like side of the roof. So I was a little bit bummed about that. I had some like decorative stuff that hangs down from the roof. I'm gesturing, by the way. I'm gesturing with my hands and you can't see it, but I am. So I put on some of that, but it's not like it doesn't really make much of a difference. And also I tried some of the Solani like roof decorative things, but like there's very little of that even. So yeah, no, it was not great. I mean, I was very happy that I got the roof texture because those rounded things, shingles, is that it? Is that sounds like a disease. It is a disease. Well, the roof texture is right. It's pretty much spot on. The color as well. And the texture on the wall, also very good. The columns, they're fairly good. I mean, they should have more like carving, more like the one I'm pulling out there, but in a different color and a bit smaller. Like, the columns in the game, they're so big. Couldn't we have like more dainty decorated columns? And also better wood swatches. Am I right? I'm right. I know I'm right. But yeah, not super happy, but also, I mean, better than expected, just not as good as I wanted it. Which is fair. It's fair. And I never did the inside, just fair warning. I never bothered to do the inside, because it's full of roofing anyway. I mean, the game is supposed to fix that, but like it doesn't. There's still a lot of roof clipping. Still a lot of roof clipping. But yeah, I'm actually super bummed about losing my entire build, because I worked hard on this. I worked for hours on this. Like, that's not even a joke. I had 1.5 hours of recording, and that's after all the like research. Well, I didn't do a ton of research, but I did a little bit of research. Like, for instance, I know that most of the churches were built between 1000 BC and 1300 BC. And I also know that there are 3 main styles. And I built one in the Roman style. There are also the Urn Style and the Gothic style. Now, the Urn Style, just showing off that I did some research. The Urn Style is from about 1000 to 1100 BC. It's characterized by like smooth lines, like undulating patterns, not like straight, but more organic, or there's a word for it. But lines are vary in thickness, and arches, they're not like regular, they're more organic. More organic. There's another word that I'm trying to think of, but I can't think of it, so never mind that. And then the Roman style is more from 1100 to about 1200. It has more symmetrical arches and plant. The carvings are often like plant patterns or animal patterns, often lions or dragons, and they also have those grotesque like faces that you get often in Gothic buildings, which is a little bit ironic because, like I said, the Gothic style is later. But I mean, I didn't name them. I mean, I would probably not have named them that way. I mean, sure, there's probably more to it. There's probably more to it. But yeah, and then you have the Gothic style, which is from, well, it's from 1200 onwards, but it's about 100 years, so about 1200 to 1300. And it's more haphazard. It's more like that will do. I guess they weren't that fussed anymore that it was the house of God. Maybe they realized that God doesn't care that much. I mean, I'm not religious, so I shouldn't like have an opinion, but I'm gonna have an opinion. I don't think that God really cares that much about what its church looks like. I mean, if you're there and you're like attentive, then surely he should be happy. I mean, how demanding can he be? But again, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just really sorry to go on and on about this, but I'm really bummed that I didn't save that my computer chose this day to be like to wipe the RAM, the processes, like all the processes. Because it never does. And it's kind of annoying because I want to turn it off, and when I turn it on again, I want a clean slate. Like, I don't want to have to like restart the computer to have a clean slate. I mean, if you've ever done any editing whatsoever, you know that you want a clean slate. Because the more processes you have on your computer, the slower it runs, and you don't want your computer to run slow. Can you tell it's like 11 o'clock in the evening? Because I can. I'm very tired. I'm always tired when I record. I mean, that's not even a lie. I am. But I am always tired lately. Like, I'm super, super tired lately. I don't know whether it's, I don't know, vitamin deficiency. My mum suggested that. It's a fair assumption. I mean, it could be that. It doesn't hurt to try and have some more vitamins and minerals. For sure. It's just that they're annoying. Like, I don't want to eat fruit. I have a hard enough time just eating like normal food, like enough for actual sustenance. I don't want to also have to like think of eating fruit all the time. I tried to buy like tropical juice, and then I remembered I'm allergic to pineapple. So yeah, that's how hopeless I am. You shouldn't have tropical juice when you're allergic to pineapple. Just FYI. So yeah, I've had a bit of a sore like mouth and throat today, but and also it tasted bad. it didn't taste nice. So I have apple juice, which I also used to be allergic to. I mean, not apple juice, but apples. Well, apple juice as well, but mainly apples. But in the winter time, because I have I'm allergic to pollen, and sometimes that can cross-react with apples. So in the summertime, I need to be a bit careful with apples, but in the wintertime, it's usually fine. So I can drink apple juice, which I had forgotten that I actually liked. Like, I don't think I liked it before. I'm not sure whether I forgot that I liked it, or whether I just didn't like it and now I do. But we had some apple juice that went off at work, like it was past the date, and we can't sell it past the date, but like it's still good. Like it tastes the same. So I snagged it and I drank it. I mean, I shared with my colleague. I'm not an animal. I also shared with my mom, actually. I'm very nice. See, I'm very nice. But yeah, I drank the apple juice and it was good. It's very good. So I bought 2 liters of apple juice, and I'm currently, well, not currently, but like I'm gonna have them for breakfast tomorrow. And yeah, I just I just had a monologue about apple juice, and while I'm sat here watching the recording that I did, I mean the building, and sure, there are elements of it that I don't like, and I wish I had done the rounded back, and maybe it should be a little bit longer as well, because it's kind of wide. It should be, yeah, I think it should be longer, but it is mighty fine. Yeah, that helped actually, making that big thing, I mean the top bit, the big thing, making the top bit a bit wider, that I think that helped. It looks good. I mean, it looks super unfinished. The roofs are really weird. And yeah, this thing is not behaving like I wanted it to, which is pretty good. Oh, why didn't I keep that? That looks loads better. Why did I put the chimney on it? What was I thinking? That looks super stupid. And also I forgot the pole inside it until I'd taken half the screenshots. I'm so smart. Well, yeah, I'm running out of time. But yeah, this enjoy it while you're looking at it, because it's not going on the gallery or anything. It's gone forever. It's never coming back. It's dead. It's dead. Completely dead. So yeah, that was a completely arbitrary build. Hope you enjoyed. I kinda did. Well, bye.